one theorem is here. Let x be a rational number whose decimal terminates. Okay, then x can expressed in form of p upon q. Okay, if any decimal number is there, it is terminating, then we can express in p upon q, where p and q are co-primes. What is meaning of co-prime? It means they have common factor 1 only, and the prime factorization of q is of the form, always in the form what, 2 power m into 5 power n. Okay, where m and n are non-negative integers. So two things important: decimal terminate. When decimal terminate, whenever denominator convert in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n. Let me see here some examples I am taking here. See, 7 upon 20. One question is there. You have to convert in decimal expansion. Okay. What is the prime factors of 20? 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20. It means 2 square into 5, 2 square into 5. Okay, here 5 power 1 is there. I want to make it 5 power 2. For that, what I have to do? I have to multiply and divide by 5. Okay, so what will be? In denominator 5 power 2 will come, and in numerator 7 5s are 35. I am taking 2 whole power, then what will come? 10 power 2. So 35 upon 10 power 2 is what? 0.35. Getting? One more question. See, 49 upon 50. Okay, if I get its prime factors, this will be this. 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20, 25s are 100, 100 5s are 500. It means 2 power 2 and 5 power 3. Okay, here 3 is more, greater. I have to make it 3 of power this. For that, I have to multiply and divide by 2. Then 45 2s are 98. It is very clear. 2 power 1 it is, no? Here is 2 power 1. 2 power 1 is plus 2, this 2 power 3. And 5 power 3 is already there. Take out power 3 common. What will come? 10 power 3. And 98 upon 10 power 3 will be 0.098. You have to check it. This 13 upon 3125, this your ration number, it is in form, it is terminating decimal expansion or not. Okay, it is terminate or not. Okay, without any long division. Okay, we have one method. See here, I am taking prime factors of denominator. 3125, prime factors of this is 5 power 5. Okay, this is 5 power 5. 5 power 5 can I write in the form of this 2 power 0 into 5 power 5? Okay, because we know that we have seen the theorem, if any number is denominator in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n, then we can say this is terminating decimal expansion. Okay, if any number have like this, if to 5 power 5, you can add this 2 power 0. Okay, this is your terminating decimal expansion. Okay, come on the next. Here 17 upon 8. Again I have to take prime factors of denominator. It is 17 upon 2 power 3. Okay, so what can I write? 2 power 3 into 5 power 0. Okay, so it is also terminating decimal expansion. Clear? One more. 64 upon 455. If I take its prime factors, then 5 into 7 into 13 will come. Okay, it is not in p 2 power m into 5 power n form. So it is not terminating decimal. It is not in terminating decimal expansion. 15 upon 1600. Okay, 15 can I write 3 into 5, and prime factors of 1600 is this. So 5 to 5 cut, then you can get 3, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 power 6 into 5 power 1. Okay, this is also in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n, 5 power n, then this is in terminating decimal expansion. Okay, come on the next. 29 upon 343. 343 can I write? What is the prime factors of it? 7 into 7 into 7. But denominator not in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n. So it will not express in form of terminating decimal on 2 power 3 into 5 power 2. It is very clear. Denominator in the form of 2 power 3, 2 power m into 5 power n. So you can write it is terminating decimal expansion. Okay, but here in this 2 power 2, 5 power 7 and 7 power 5 it is coming. It means denominator not in the form of 2 power m into 7, that is 5 power n. So it is not in terminating decimal expansion. Okay, next one is 6 upon 15. Prime factors of 6, 2, 3 are 6, 15 is 3, 5 are 15. Can cut, it is coming 2 upon 5. Can I write like this? 2 power 0 into 5 power 1. Okay, and then definitely it is in the form of terminating decimal expansion. Okay, come on the next. 35 upon 50. 35, what are the prime factors of 35? 5 7 are 35. 5 7 are 35. What is prime factors of 50? 2 5s are 10. 10 5s are 50 here. Okay, then you can cut 5 to 5 cut. It is coming 2 power 1 into 5 power 1. So it is in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n. Definitely it will be in terminating decimal expansion form. Terminating decimal expansion form. Okay, next one. 77 upon 210. So prime factors of 77, 7 into 11. And prime factors of 210, 2 into 3 into 5 into 7. Okay, then you can cut 7 to 7. What is coming? 11 upon 2 into 3 into 5. Just you see, denominator not in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n. So it is not in terminating decimal expansion. You have to convert this in decimal form. Okay, this is already in terminating decimal expansion. You have to convert in decimal form. And why it is in terminating decimal, that you know, is denominator in the terms of 2 power m into 5 power n. So what to do? Here we have given 23 upon 2 power 3 into 5 power 2. Okay, you check it, what is the highest power of 2 or 3, 5. Highest power of 2 is 3 here, 5 is less. So I have to make it 5 power 3 here. 2 already given to you. I have to make it 5 power 3. How can I make it? If I multiply and divide by only 5 power 1. Okay, then 1 plus 2 will become 3. Okay, I will multiply and divide 5 power 1. If you multiply 3 5s are 15, 1 5 2s are 10 and 1 11, 115, and this is 2 into 5 whole power 3 will come. This is 2 plus 1 is 3, 5 power 3, here is 2 power 3. So we can say 10 power 3. It means after 3 places you have to put decimal. 5, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, then you put decimal. This is your answer. Okay, one more it is. 6 upon 15. Get prime factors. 2 into 3 and 15 is 3 into 5. When you cut it, you will get this 2 upon 5. So you can represent 5 like 2 power 0 into 5 power 1. Yes, it can represent in the terminating decimal expansion. So now you have to convert in decimal form. Now I have 2 upon 5. Here is 5 power 1. I have to make it multiply and divide by 2 power 1. Okay, 2 power 1. 2 2s are 4 and 2 5s are 10. This is 0.4. This is your answer. It's very simple it is. This 35 upon 50. 35 you can write 5 7s are 35. 5 into 7. 50. 2 5s are 10. 10 5s are 50. Okay. I can cut 5 to 5. Then what will come? 7 upon 2 into 5. Both are in the form of, denominator in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n. So it is terminating decimal expansion. Then how can you convert in decimal? This is 7 upon 10, no? 2 5s are 10. So what can I write? 0.7. 0.7 is your answer. Yes, 1.4 exercise, question number 3, first part. It is given to you 43.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See here, decimal stops. It means clearly this is your terminating decimal expansion. Okay, now come on the second part. What is given? 0.120, 1200, 12000, and so on. And it is very clear, it is non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. Okay, it means this is your irrational number. Okay, come on the third part. Here we have given x is equal to 43.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then bar is there. It means this term is repeating. Okay, let's say this is x. I have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and again 1 times more. This is your equation number 1. Okay, how it comes? How it comes here? If I multiply by 9 times here, 0 is coming 9 times because bar is on 9 digits. That is why I multiply by this number both the side. If I multiply this number both the side, then 9 times 0 will come, and then whole this full packet will go before the decimal. See this. And then after decimal sign, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you see after subtracting 2 minus 1, this minus this. Okay, after subtracting this you will get 9 times 9 and then x. Okay, and here 4.43, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 point this minus first one equation. Then what you will get? 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and then 4, 6. Okay, then after you have to divide this number divide here. Okay, numerator will be the same. 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 6 divided by this number. Then we have to find out its prime factors. What will be the prime factors here? You all know how to get it. 3 times 4 will come, then 37, then whatever number 3, 3, 6, 6, 7 will come. Clearly, this is not in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n. So we can say it is not in terminating decimal expansion.